Hello everybody, this is Jacob Rakowski coming to you from the pool. It's just like totally gorgeous and raining and sunny and cooling down, and it's a beautiful day. I'm just getting ready for a one-on-one I have, and then I'm going to Mr. Namdo, Mr. Emmanuel Bernstein's mixer downtown in the Galleria area. But I wanted to make a quick video for you guys, just reflecting. I was sitting there going over my notes from this weekend and thinking about what Mr. Buggs shared and what I shared with you guys yesterday, and it was so powerful for me to hear this. Somebody told me, you know, I went to a personal development seminar, and they said, you know what? When you're in your process, when you're going through the process, all you need to do is devote yourself to the action and getting better and making sure you do your part and put in the effort to make sure everything that you can do to reach your goals, you are doing. Leave the rest up to life, or to, you know, whoever you believe in, or God, or whoever, right? Leave the rest up to the circumstances to create themselves. Anything that you've wanted bad enough in your life, you've always gotten. Anything that you've totally believed in with certainty, you have gotten, okay? So the title of my video is to release the how. It's to release the how, because the biggest thing that we do to slow ourselves down is to get in our own way by being very, what am I trying to say? It's okay to say, oh, I don't know how this is going to happen. It's okay to say, oh man, you know, it just looks like such a big goal. But what's not okay is to get so focused on the insurmountable things that you think you're going to have to do and face to reach your goals. The only thing you must do is be your best today and do all you can today. Everything else is going to take care of itself. Do not focus on the how. Do not focus on, you know, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do that, or oh my gosh, look at that person, you know, they're a diamond and they just, you know, are just flying past me. Because the big thing we do is we get distracted by delayed success described as failure. We go, oh my gosh, you know, I don't know how it's ever going to happen. I think about my journey in Organo, and I would have never predicted how it would have unfolded and gone. I would have never predicted today that I would be living in Minneapolis half the year. I've never even been to Minneapolis, right? I would have never predicted that, you know, I would actually have personally sponsored the #1 recruiter in the company with the most solid business in the company. We can easily look at the circumstances and say, well, oh yeah, of course that could have happened. Well, see, before it happens, it's not so obvious. We look at it in hindsight and we say, oh, of course, you know, that's how it just should be. Well, it never starts that way for anybody. It always starts as a blank slate, and it always happens greater than you could have possibly imagined. But what shows up totally depends on what you're thinking about all day long, what you're believing, and how you know it's going to happen, and the gratitude that you feel for it. See, I'm listening to a book right now, and it says that, you know, our life is just a reflection of our past thoughts, feelings, actions, and behaviors, right? And the world we're seeing right now is the world we've created in the past. It's the world we've created in our, I guess, past thoughts. So what you're thinking about and being and feeling and doing and the way you're behaving right now, moment to moment, is going to create your world. You don't need to be impatient when you say, oh, you know, I called 10 people today, nothing happened. Well, guess what? It takes time. You know, it takes time for things to appear in the world physically. You know, if somebody wants to have a baby, they can't just go, whop, I want a baby. It takes babies 9 months to grow, right? And babies don't grow to be 6 feet tall in a day. It takes them years to grow it. They don't even reach their full height till they're like in their 20s. So things take time. But you see, somebody thought with that idea to say, I want a baby. And then they did some planning, and then, you know, there you go, or whatever. It's just a simple example. You want to buy a house? Guess what? This house, this pool, didn't just get thought about. It didn't just get created when somebody drew it on paper. It took 2 years, I don't know, a long time to make this pool. It took, I think, 3 years to make this house. And I don't think it took 2 years to make this pool, but it took a long time. So my thought for you is, it's gonna happen. You just need to do your part every single day. You right now need to focus on knowing that it's going to happen for you and being so grateful now that it's already yours. Because when it shows up, it already was yours. It just needed to be brought about, okay? Because you can't have anything that's not yours. So a little bit of a mindset, belief set message today. Beyond the action, you need to tell the stories, you need to do the calls, you need to show up. You can't just wish and happy and believe and pray your way to diamond, because guess what? That's not going to happen. But you do need to do your part every single day and only today. And the biggest thing that will slow you down is worrying and thinking and just doubting way too much about how it's going to happen, because you're not in charge of how it's going to happen. Everything else is going to take care of itself. God or life or your creator is going to do everything for you as long as you believe that it's going to happen, and do your part every single day. Release the how, just know now that it's going to happen, guys. Let's keep it OG. Let's choose the life we want, and let's live as if we are there right now. Be so grateful that what you want is already yours, and know that it's yours, and just keep that belief. You'll be very surprised at the actions you take and the things that happen and how it happens for you. Let's keep it OG. God bless.